Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am Muhammad Yasin. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School, Taif. This class is for the students of grade 5. We are going to start chapter 18 today, and this is our 34th video in this class. In our today's lesson, we shall start reading chapter 9 of our reading book, that is Jungle Book. We shall write the essay, A Rainy Day. We shall do exercise 34 of grammar. We shall be able to understand the passage given in chapter 18. We shall be able to understand the meaning and correct pronunciation of new words. We shall do exercises of chapter 18. Let us start. This is the Jungle Book, chapter 9. We are going to start today. I would like you all read this in your homework. The first paragraph I can read. It is written, Dholes of the Deccan. Dholes of the Deccan. Dholes is name of animal. They are from dog family. They are animals like dogs. And Deccan is the name of place. Animals of Deccan. It was after the letting in of the jungle that Mowgli began to enjoy his life. All the jungle was his friend and a little afraid of him as well. He wandered from one place to another and thus had many adventures. Dear students, this is chapter 9 of our reading book. I would like you all to read this unit in your homework. Let us move forward. This is the essay, A Rainy Day. Very simple, very short it is. I shall read it for you to get some idea what is there in this essay. It was the month of July. The daytime was very hot. Everyone was praying for the rain to come. After Zohar prayer, we saw some clouds rising in the sky. Soon it began to rain heavily. There was a pleasant smell of the earth in the air. People were mad with joy. They were dancing in the rain. They were all getting wet. The children were splashing water on one another. Some were making paper boats. The rain stopped in the evening. The weather became cold and pleasant. Trees looked green and fresh. Rain had brought a relief from the hot summer day. Dear students, these are some of the things mentioned here in this essay about the rain. In summer, especially when rain falls, people enjoy a lot. You have to mention in this essay some of the things like this. I think you have got the idea what to do here in this essay. This is our Brighter Grammar 3. We are going to start chapter 17 today. In this chapter, we shall learn about the adverbs. Adverbs of manner, adverbs of number, adverbs of quantity. Let us start reading and try to understand what is given here. You have already read about an adverb. Yes, we know verb and adverb. Verb is a word that tells us about an action, and adverb is a word that tells us more about the action. You have also read about two kinds of adverb, adverb of time, adverb of place. Yes, we have read. Adverb of time is a word that tells us time of the action. Adverb of place is a word that tells us about the place of the action. The most commonly used adverb is the adverb of manner. Okay, we can try to understand, no problem. Read the following sentences. Ali came late. The guests are below. He walks slowly. The adverb late shows time, below denote place, And slowly denote manner. Yes, slowly, quickly, fastly, smoothly, sweetly. All these are called adverbs of manner. Let us move forward. What is written here? Now read the following sentences. She went to Changamanga twice. He is almost certain. I saw him once. She is quite intelligent. The adverbs twice and once denote number. Yes, twice and once are adverbs of number. Almost and quite show quantity. So now you have 5 kinds of adverbs. Which 5 kinds? Adverb of time, which tell us about the time. Place, which tell us about the place. Number, which tell us the number. Manner, which tell us the manner, like ill, badly, fast, slowly. Quantity is adverb which tell us about the quantity. They are mentioned here. All adverbs are called simple adverbs. Yes, students. Now we are going to start the exercise, that is exercise 34. It is given on page number 45. We are said to select the adverbs in the following sentences and say about each whether it denote time, place, number, manner or quantity. Okay. Let us look at number 1. The man has now painted the fence. First of all, we have to find out the adverb. What is the adverb? Okay. Verb is has painted. What is the adverb? Yes. Now. Now is the adverb. We have found the adverb. Now we have to tell what type of adverb is this. Is this adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of number, adverb of manner or adverb of quantity? Oh, do you know? No? I don't know also. We read on previous page, but I have forgot. The man has now painted the fence. We know now is adverb, but we don't know the type of the adverb. What can we do? Oh yes, we can go back again to see from the previous page. Yes, that is a good idea. If we look here, now what type of adverb is this? We can see it here, now. This now is adverb of time. Oh yes, that is okay. When we forget, we can see from the previous page. Now we know that now is adverb of time. We have written here, now is adverb of time. Let us move to part number 2. He is almost mad with anger. What is the adverb here? Is a verb, then almost should be adverb. Yes, almost is adverb, and now we want to find what type of adverb is it. Let us look here. Can we see here almost? Oh yes, we can see it here. This means almost is adverb of quantity. Yes, we shall write it here. Almost is adverb and this is adverb of quantity. Let us move forward and complete our exercise. Yes. We have discussed part number 1 and part number 2. Now is adverb of time, almost adverb of quantity. If we forget, we can see it here. And now let us move to part number 3. Part number 3 is here, I once. What is this once? Once is adverb of number. Where is number? We can see it here. Adverb of number. That is good. Part number 4, he spoke well. Well is adverb. And this is adverb of manner because it is given here. He went below. Below is the adverb and this is adverb of place because it is given here. Where is written below? Here it is. First you should wash your face. First is adverb and this is adverb of time. You can see it where? Is it there here first? It is not given here, but we know this is first. This is adverb of time. Don't be confused by firstly, twice, once. Once, twice, firstly. They are telling us number, how many times. But if we look here, first you should wash your face. First means first of all. This is telling us the time, not the number. If you think a little, you will come to know this is telling us the time, not the number. Once, twice are telling us number. Once means one time, twice means two times. But this first does not mean one time. This is telling us about the time of the adverb. Now we shall move forward. The tea is nearly finished. Nearly is just like almost. Yes, it is given here. You can see it here. Nearly is adverb of quantity. He came near. Near is adverb of place. Near, you can see it here. Near is adverb of place. That is okay. Let us move to part number 9. In part number 9, the animal rode twice. This twice means two times. This is telling us the number. Yes, okay. The boy was badly injured. Badly is adverb of manner. We can see it here. Okay, he often plays cricket. Often is adverb of time. You can see it here. Is that okay? Before he left the room, he locked the safe. Before is also telling us about the time, as the first was telling us the time. He came early. Early is also adverb of time. You can see it here. Early is given here. Okay, students, let us move forward. Here you can see part number 14. The stranger went away. Away is adverb of place. Away, you can see it here. Part number 15. The car ran fast. Fast is the adverb of manner. You can see it here. Let us move to part number 16. In part number 16, you can say the man was less worried after that. Less is adverb of quantity. You can see it here. Part number 17 is the news badly disturbed Abid. Badly is adverb of manner. You can see it here. This bird flies far. Far is adverb of place. You can see for given here. Okay, part number 9 is the man moved backward. Backward is the adverb of place. You can see it given here. We are less interested in it now. Now is the adverb of time. You can see it given here. Dear students, we have finished exercise 34. Now we shall move to our lesson in the book, that is lesson number 18. We are going to start it today. First of all, we shall have a look of new words. For example, this is argument. Argument means an angry discussion with someone in which you both disagree. That is argument. Cousin. Cousin is the child of someone's aunt or uncle. Your uncle's children, your aunt's children are your cousins. Yes. This is fever. Fever is a high body temperature that happens because someone is sick. How do you do? Dear students, how do you do is a formal greeting for someone that you have not met before. When we meet someone for the first time, to greet him or her, we say, how do you do? Recently means not long ago or at a time that started not long ago. Yes, students, after this we shall move to the language structure. In this lesson, our focus will be whenever, wherever. What shall we focus in this lesson? We shall focus whenever, wherever. Example is given here. Every time I saw him, he was asleep. Whenever. Can you see here whenever? And here is wherever. In this lesson, we shall use whenever and wherever. In fact, we shall learn to use whenever and wherever. This will be our language structure that we shall be focusing in this lesson while doing the exercises. Okay, dear students, this is part 1 of the passage. I shall read it for you to get some understanding. Then you can read it in detail. Let us start reading. This is given on page number 80. Whenever I look at the moon, I wish I could go there. Do you ever wish that you could take a trip to the moon? For hundreds of years, men have wanted to travel to the moon. Whenever they looked at the moon, they asked questions. Is the moon hot or cold? Do people live there? Are there any plants or living things there? There were many arguments. Some people said that there were living plants on the moon. Others said that nothing could live there because there is no water on the moon. These people could not. When we look at the moon through a telescope, we can see lines and circles. People used to say that this was the moon's face and that there was a man in the moon. You may have seen drawings like this in storybooks for young children. The moon has eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and is smiling. Have you read like this about the moon in your storybooks? Yes. This is nonsense, of course. These things are not true that we find in our stories. There is no man on the moon. The lines and circles are mountains, valleys, and deep holes in the moon. There are also plains where the ground is quite flat. Yes, students. In part number 3, we know a great many facts about the moon now. Yes, now we know a lot about the moon. Scientists have studied the moon through telescopes for many years and have discovered many facts. Recently, rockets with men inside them has reached the moon. Yes, students, recently. Okay, we read about rockets in chapter 9. What do we know about the moon? First of all, if we compare the moon with the earth, we find that the moon is much smaller. It is about 1/4 the size of the earth. It is traveling around the earth at roughly 384,000 kilometers per hour. Days and nights on the moon are very long. One day on the moon is as long as 2 weeks on the earth. Yes, if we spend 2 weeks on earth, that time will be equal to 1 day on the moon. One night is also as long as 2 weeks on the earth. In the daytime, the moon is very hot. 120 degrees centigrade. At daytime, moon is 120 degrees centigrade. Hotter than boiling water. Very hot. The nights are very cold, 156 degrees centigrade. In fact, this is minus negative temperature. This temperature is negative. Everything freezes at this temperature. This is very cold indeed. A man on the moon would quickly freeze to death in the night time if he did not wear special clothes. In the daytime, it would be too hot to live without special clothes. In Pakistan, our highest temperature is about 47 degrees centigrade and our lowest temperature is about 0 degrees centigrade. Except in high mountains, the moon is much hotter and much colder than the earth. Yes, students, this is part number 5. There is another surprising thing. On the moon, things are not as heavy as they are on the earth. Something that weighs 1 kilogram on the earth would weigh only about 16 grams on the moon. Did you know that? For example, if your weight is 30 kilograms on earth, divided by 6, answer will be 5. If your weight is 30 kilogram on earth, your weight on the moon will be 5 kilograms. Is that okay? Yes, students. We have come to the exercise. This is the first exercise. In this exercise, we are set to choose the best answers. Let us read the first statement first of all. Some people said that there was nothing living on the moon because what did they say? They said because they said people that there was nothing living on the moon because there was no water. According to them, water is important and there is no water. Therefore, people are not living there. The lines and circles that we can see on the moon, what is that? Do they show any man? No. They are due to mountains, valleys and holes. Yes, students. Scientists now know a little, great deal, a few facts. How much they know now? A great deal. Scientists know a lot about the moon now. Okay, the moon is different from the earth because it is, what should be the answer? Hotter and colder, hotter, colder, bigger, heavier. What should be the answer? Hotter and colder? What is this? When it is hot, it is hot. When it is cold, it is cold. Here it is written hotter and colder is our answer. Do you understand? No, I don't understand also. Okay, let us look here and try to understand. Dear students, daytime on the side of the moon lasts about 13.5 days. In fact, you can see here in this screenshot also, at daytime, the temperature is 260 degrees Fahrenheit, 127 degrees Celsius. 280 minus 173. Dear students, we have read in our lesson also, during the daytime, the first thing is daytime on the moon is equal to about 14 days on the earth. So long the day is. During the daytime, the moon becomes very, very hot. Yes. At night time is also equal to 14 days, 14 nights on earth. And at night time, the moon becomes very, very cold. Yes. Temperature falls below zero. Very cold it is. That is why we shall say moon is different from the earth because it is very, very hot during the daytime and it is very, very cold at night. That is why our correct option will be hotter and colder. Let us move forward. This is exercise number 2. Here it is written, put a tick by the true sentences and a cross by the untrue sentences. Men first traveled to the moon hundreds of years ago. Oh no, not hundreds of years ago. Men traveled to the moon recently, not hundreds of years ago. Men traveled to the moon in 20th century. This statement is wrong. Second statement, everyone said that there were living plants on the moon. Not everyone said. Some people were guessing. They were thinking that there are plants. Not everyone said. Okay, part number C is men have gone to the moon in rockets. Yes, men have gone to the moon in rockets because aeroplane cannot go over there. Aeroplane can fly where there is air, but on the moon there is no air. That is why we can go in rocket only. Day on the moon are 14 times as long as days on the earth. Yes, day on the moon is 14 times long than the day on the earth. Okay. We could not live on moon unless we wore special clothes. Yes, to go to the moon we need special clothes. Without that, we cannot go over there. In your homework, you will read chapter 9 of the reading book, The Jungle Book. You will learn and write the essay, A Rainy Day. Learn it first, then write it in your notebook. After that, you will do grammar, exercise 34. We have done this exercise. We did it today. Then you will do exercises of chapter 18. We have done exercise 1 and 2 of this chapter. You will do both in your notebook. That is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.